Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Lala says, I'm Lala, and I say things. Thank you, everybody, for your likes and shares and your subscriptions. They are greatly appreciated. Don't forget to, can y'all hear me? I feel like I'm talking low. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all are always a vibe. We hit 2,500, 2.5K subscribers. If you don't know, now you know. So thank you, everybody. We have grown and expanded beyond measure, and I can't wait to see how further we go. So thank you, everybody who has liked, who has subscribed. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so if it's on the fly, let it fly. Let's see what's going on with you, Geminis. I just got it on, and I feel like I think I know what this is about to go, but let's see. All right, so we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Mm-hmm. Great Holy Spirit. Oh. One of the special things. Thank you. And then we have, this is exactly what I thought. Regret. I know I can't change the past. And then guilt at the bottom. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay. All right. Seal. Let's see what's going on, Geminis, with you. Oh, God. Something's not coming together. Something's stuck. When them cards be like that, it's like something is stuck. So I don't know if you're feeling stagnant, if someone your energy is feeling stagnant, or whatever the case may be, but something's here. It's stuck. The nose is just going. All right, Page of Wands. Two of Swords. I feel like, Geminis, could have been something that you did, or you're trying to do, or that you're at some sort of crossroads about. And I feel like something here might be asking you to tap back into, your childlike energy in order to make some sort of decision. Because the Page of Wands is very spontaneous. They're just out for discovery. They're thinking about, they're not like the knight, where the knight will actually do it. They'll, the Page of Wands is more like baby steps. Okay, I think I want to do this. And I think I want to come up with a plan. But with the Two of Swords here, it's there's something here that possibly you're not seeing. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Okay. This is giving me that, why is bothering me so much? No. With the Five of Swords, I don't know if it's something you're lying to yourself about something. You're in denial about something. There's something here, I don't know, that you just, if you're having a hard time or something here could possibly be changing for you. Yeah, and I'm seeing the star at the bottom, or needs to change, Geminis. And it could be some sort of self-denial. Yeah, see, Seven of Swords, and then, okay, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like some of you all have imposter syndrome, and it's only because of circumstance. But I'm also getting this energy of like, I hear that song by Monica, you should have known better. So there's something here, Geminis. Either you acted childishly, you weren't very honest about something, you lied to yourself about something. I hear the word antagonize, like you could have antagonized the situation and made things harder for yourself than it needed to be. Because the Ten of Wands is here. And you know what's so funny? Because I hear the theme song to Growing Pains. And so, true story. So, I used to work out like a lot, you know, it was literally like my life. And I, you know, we would have an off season, and then after off season, you go back for like quote unquote spring training, that's what everybody else knows it as. But you, before you start your season, you have to go through conditioning, right? So I played volleyball, I don't know, for like 6 years or something like that. And I played at a pretty high level. And then I played soccer and I ran track. But I've been running track my whole life. But my body was used to down season and then conditioning season. Well, when you're in down season, you take a break, you eat stuff you're not supposed to eat, you party, or you don't work out as much. So when conditioning time comes, instead of prepping your body for conditioning, what do? You just sit and wait until they say, okay, it's time to condition. And then what happens? You start conditioning. You start reconditioning for the season, for the upcoming season. And when I tell you the enormous amount of pain I was in, couldn't walk sometimes. I had to take ice baths to cool my muscles from inflaming. Um, I had to do, like, I had shin splints. I would get shin splints so bad. Shin splints, Charlie horses. I had to change my whole diet again. Uh, I had to drink more water. There were things that I knew better because I knew conditioning was coming. This is the vibe I'm getting here, and it got better over time. But I made things harder for myself by not doing what I was supposed to do. So when next season comes, when we go have off season, next season comes around, okay, well, Lala, you need to work out so that it won't hurt so much when you go through conditioning. Lala, you need to do this. And I did. I just traveled with other teams in the summertime. So I wasn't that out of shape when I got back to my normal team. Sometimes we do things and we know what the aftermath is going to be, the Five of Swords. So you have to ask yourself, are you the one that's the bully, or are you the one that has to win at all costs, or are you the one that needs to surrender? The Death card. Yeah, it's time to grow up. Seriously. The Four of Swords. It's time. Because now we're going from the 5 to the 4, and then we're seeing the moon. There's fear, there's anxiety, like there's a need to end the childishness. Whether it's you, the Chariot, just whether it's you or someone else, Gemini. You're doing all this lying and deceiving yourself because you want to be in this Emperor energy and you want to have your way. Well, the world wasn't made out of Burger King buns, sir or ma'am. You can't have it your way all the time. If I had my way, I'd have $1 million. I don't. I'd have $1 million just for fun. and another $1 million to sustain my life, and another $1 billion to build multiple businesses. But I don't have that. If I had my way, I'd change a lot of things. But guess what? Can't change the past. I can't live in regret. I'm not going to beat myself up about things that I've done that I didn't do. I'm not doing it. But I'm not going to lie to myself either about who I am and what I've done and where I've been and all this. I'm not going to lie to myself either. And I'm not going to lie to you all. Especially if it's somebody close to me. Because this just seems crazy. This is crazy work. I don't. Somebody guilty of something. The 8 of Swords. Somebody's guilty of something, and that's not being honest, either with themselves. So Gemini 11:11. I saw 10:10 as well. So somebody's guilty of something, whether this is you, Gemini, or this is someone else. Yeah, the six of wands. I don't know if somebody wanted you to chase them. I don't know if you wanted someone to chase you, Gemini, but whatever this is, it didn't work. It's not working. What's the 7 of Swords? Holy Spirit. The Queen of Cups. This is, if this ain't lying to yourself, I don't know what is. The Queen of Pentacles. This is imposter syndrome. Some of y'all feel like you don't deserve love. And some of this stems either from childhood, from, a relationship, a past relationship, where you've been betrayed, a mother wound, something. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So, what's the Emperor, Holy Spirit? The Knight of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. I was having a conversation yesterday with my aunt. And I was telling her, I was like, I had said something. It was something along the lines of, don't say you are something, 1313, and you're really something else. Don't say you're a sheep and you're really a wolf. Because I see it. Meaning, I'll give you an example. Since it seems to let's talk about work, right? Let's say you at your job you do one specific thing, right? Let's say, I don't know, you clean motor parts or something. And then when you go out into the world amongst other people, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm a super mechanic or something. Please hit the like button. Great. It helps the channel. I appreciate it. Show your social currency. But you're like, I'm a mechanic, but you're really not a mechanic. You're not fixing anything. You're cleaning. Like, don't. There's a thing where it's like, in predatory behavior. Oh, I'm itching. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, my hair. And predatory behavior. A predator will get you really, really nice and comfortable with them. and be very open. It's a form of love bombing, right? And they'll get you real nice and comfortable with them. And then they'll, once you're comfortable and they think that you're comfortable, that's when they attack. That's when their wolf comes out. Like the story, Little Red Riding Hood. Think about that whole story where the wolf dressed up as her grandmother, as a familiar spirit, as somebody that she would be comfortable with. Because he had already ate up the grandma. He already murdered grandma, right? So he knew Shorty was coming because she ran her mouth and told her business. She didn't know the wolf from a can of paint. Yeah, I'm going here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing da 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 da. So he was like, well, I'm gonna meet you where you're going. He knew her plan. He was 10 steps ahead of her. He got her grand or whatever. Next thing you know, he already had a plan in place of what he was going to do, how he was going to screw her over, right? Because she was naive. So then he shows up as a familiar spirit and it completely showed his entire ASS. And then somebody else had to come along. Let's just, the hunter dude, let's call him Orlando. Orlando had to come and fight him, fight the wolf. I'm just getting that type of vibe where I feel like Gemini's either you trusted somebody or somebody trusted you. Take it how it resonates, flip and switch the roles, and it just went left. I feel like somebody played on your kind heart. I feel like somebody played on your naivete about certain things. Somebody's guilty of something. And what they're guilty of is being a wolf in sheep's clothing. Period. For a long time. The Emperor again. What's the Page of Wands, Holy Spirit, and the Death? The Queen of Swords. You ain't having it. There's something here, Gemini. You can't be childish. You can't be naive. Hey, Tonya. There's something here, Gemini, that you need to stand on business about. You just do. You need to get to the bottom. I feel like you want the truth of a situation. You do. I'll call out signs in a second. What's the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords? I knew it. I knew this was a love thing. I knew it. I don't know if this is you, Gemini, clearly, because Gemini energy is here, where either you were the bully or you need this or you surrendered. I don't know if you feel like somebody lied to you. Did you lie to someone? Yeah, Three of Swords to cause some sort of ending or heartbreak. Somebody here is heartbroken. I will say that. Yep. Now, there's two queens here. There's two queens here. So there was a choice, because sometimes the lovers is a choice. So there's two queens. And just because there's two queens, it doesn't mean it's a man. It's not a man. It could be. It's showing up in feminine energy. Now, this could be you, Geminis, or this could represent someone else. But what I will say is I feel like you're looking at a situation and you're frustrated with yourself. If this isn't you, then someone else in your energy is looking at this whole situation and they're frustrated with themselves. The strength. Because somebody here lacked confidence. Somebody here was naive. Somebody here felt like they were trying to avoid being rejected. A whole bunch of stuff. Give me the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups told you. Love bombing. Wanting you to chase. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But again, you showing up as an emperor, but there's two knights here. That makes no sense. Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra. You have these placements or someone else does. Insecure, jealous. You can't be with somebody that's jealous of you. Just flat out. Let's just wake that up because I see it. There's jealousy here, insecurity here, frustration here, naivete here, multiple people. This is a mess. Geminis, you gotta love the skin that you're in. And if you don't like it, change it. Don't depend on other people to put the battery in your back to be like, oh, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're this. No, you gotta feel it for yourself first. Then everybody else will see it. You can't walk around being nice, nasty. I know there are times where I'm nice, nasty. I can be that way. But at the end of the day, it doesn't serve me. So being that part of my personality, I literally like, I gotta let this shit go. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve anybody around me. Or or this quintessential phrase, well, I am what I am. Right. And that's where you got where you are. Being who that. A liar. Petty. I mean, we can run a list. It's time to let something go, babes. Check numerology. Thank you, Holy Spirit. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Nothing will come of the situation. Void course moon. I don't know why I felt this energy. I don't know why. I literally saw that card the other day. All right. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you created the situation for yourself, which means you could create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. As you attune to the moon, be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate where you want to be. Additional meanings. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughshod anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. All right, Geminis. So Holy Spirit has confirmed what I was talking about. Let's see, final messages. Final messages. Final messages. Holy Spirit, final messages. All right. So, bottom of the deck, we have Capricorn, and that is a 4. Roadblock. Block change. Barriers, challenges. Time to regroup. Stuck. Paralyzed. Obstacles, stalling. Temporary setback. Take a detour. Not right now. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Cause I busted the chat. Oh yeah. Something here is a breakup. Capricorn, and that's 5. Dear John, rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, set boundaries, divorce, strain, situation. It's not you, it's me, the end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. We have 9, and that's Sagittarius, and that's ballet shoes, stamina, endurance, talent, repetition. And I said that yesterday too, because it's on my mind. But how you do one thing is how you do everything. A good friend of mine says that a lot, or something along those lines. And it's true. So if you have mastered the art of deception, that's what you are, a deceiver. If you have mastered the art of giving, you're a giver. If you have mastered the art of intelligence, you're an intellectual. If you mastered the art of being inconsistent, you're an inconsistent person. Period. Effort required. On your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balance and act, pursuit of arts and expertise. Yeah. Somebody an expert liar. Not only to everybody, but to themselves. And it could be you, Gemini. So I don't know. Capricorn, and what's a lot of Capricorn here. Someone has a Capricorn placement. 1, that's tools, practical abilities, resources, has what it takes, applications, build it, fix it, organization, help someone, task at hand, well prepared, equipment, and get shit done, masculinity. Then we have 9, and that's Capricorn, again, master, discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome, control, learning a skill in the flow, authoritarian, and commanding presence. And then we have 6, and that's Gemini, train, moving on, life's journey, new endeavor, going away, one direction, one track, focus, on time, keep going forward, going with the flow, inflexible, steady climb, and no resistance. All right, y'all, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all are always a vibe. Love reading is next. Work on them growing pains. They'll get better. Bye.